Today we talked about graphing using decimals today. For the most part, the children are doing pretty good. The first piece of it, rounding, just reviewed the last lesson, so I don't have to go over that one again. It's talking about rounding to the nearest 10th whole or 100th place. But the graphing part, let me get this lined up, is what we really want to focus on today. So usually I don't do this, but for tonight's homework, I'm actually going to help you out, get you started. When we talk about graphs, there's a couple of major pieces that they must have. First is your title. You need to write down what this graph is talking about. Now, this graph is going to be based upon rainfall amounts in different cities. So you could give it something like rainfall amounts or rainfall amounts per city or something along those lines for your title. And that's going to be right up here across the top. You next need your labels. They already put the cities down there. So you're going to put that down. And then your label, since this is talking about centimeters, that's to be another label that you'll have. And usually you'll write in centimeters off to the side. All right. Last but not least is your scale. The scale is talking about intervals here. So how we're going to make each interval go. Each interval has to be the same amount. So I can't say, oh, this one's going to be 5/10, then my next one is going to be 8/10, and then the next one will be 3/10, or something like that. They have to be in the same increment. So I want to start off 5/10. So then my next one will have to be 1 whole, because 5/10 plus 5/10 equals 1 whole. So it'll be 1.0. Then my next one will have to be 1 and 5/10. So that's how it's going to keep going. So they can have their own intervals. Maybe they like the 5/10 ones. Maybe they go in 2/10. It doesn't matter which way they do it, but each interval has to be exactly the same.